the tournament.
Technically supposed to be second game, but ended up being first game because our dear friends Los Agros decided not to show up. So it's officially
Yeah,
game one. Alright,
yeah.
who do we have, Mr. IRS?
We have two teams going head on each other, LD and Brazzers. LD stands for Legendary Dolphins.
Let's find out if they're
So,
really
well,
legendary.
Camille and Frodo on LD, and Baby and Sal, we're just gonna call it Sal for short, on Brazzers. So, I think it's gonna be an interesting match. We don't know them at all, no news, and never heard of them before. They're taking a while to load as well. So, exciting times ahead. What do you say, Carlos?
uh, I'm hoping it loads because of the a new map installed. So usually what happens is if you freshly install a new map, it takes a significantly longer time to load up. But let's just hope they don't have wooden PCs and they don't start at all. But yes, I agree with you. Brand new teams, you haven't seen them before. These are not teams from season one, so we don't know their playstyles. We don't know how good or how bad they are. So it'll be interesting. And it's like you said, officially, I guess the first game. So we had
Hmm.
a friendly game just now over stream versus Moon and Cold. But all right, let's get the team sorted out.
Yep.
Um,
Frodo.
so Camille's not ready. We don't know why.
Hmm. Frodo's mom needs something. Okay.
Great.
All right, man. All right. We understand. We understand.
No.
So, what, Carlos? Why don't you tell us what's different about this update ever since the last tournament, the last season?
It's too many things. I don't even remember. Oh, the first thing is we have two birds. Here we go. One bird. Oh, there we go. One DC.
Okay.
GG.
No worries. No worries. Yeah, two birds.
We have
So
two
we can
birds.
finally see the whole map as a spectator, right?
Yes, well, theoretically anyway. Just try not to lose your birds because they don't appear on the minimap. And I think the last time, the IO was visible to the players themselves, but I think now IO should be fully invisible and the bird should be fully invisible as well, or at least to the players. To us, it's obviously visible.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, let's try and sort out their disconnecting issues. We might want to recreate, right? Because if you DC, there's higher tendency for bugs.
Uh,
You think that's a better idea?
in theory, it shouldn't matter.
In
Actually.
theory, no, right?
In theory,
Because you
no.
fixed it, but
Yeah.
don't know whether I want to risk it.
No, I think it's fine. As long as he reconnects and he reports that he's able to control his hero. And
And the creep spawn, yeah.
where is this Camille guy anyway? Let's see. I think I have him on my. He's in Dota. Oh, he's back.
Okay, let's pause and see if it's fine. Okay, we are off to the start of the
Finally.
technically second game, but first game because the first one was a walkover. We have Camille and Frodo on the bottom part, of the map, yellow monkeys, and teal tigers. We got Baby, Smile, and Sal. So we
Oh.
can see really. Frodo has taken the smart camp, the secret base.
Okay,
That's
so
a
Brazzers.
huge income boost.
Oh, nope.
Oh,
Goodbye. Goodbye, but I think the damage is done. They missed out on both runes, I feel.
yeah.
I
We
don't
can
know if
see.
the Brazzers team know about the secret runes. It doesn't seem that they are attempting to fight over the runes at all. So the secret runes
That's true.
at the bottom is actually still open. They're going straight for.
Yeah, I think Camille is going for that. And Frodo has smartly built his skeleton barracks in there so he can teleport in and out. That's a nifty little trick that many players do. And they are just getting
Camille's
the
going in
second
right now.
income boost.
Yeah, I don't think Brazzers know. This is terrible. They're going to be a huge disadvantage at the start. That's 800 gold. That's 800 gold lead.
Yep.
4 gold runes from both sides. The good thing is that they have the creeps going for them because I think straight off the bat they built the range barracks and they immediately upgraded the creep count for both the range and the melee. So we see the wave actually pushing in pretty strongly. They actually lost more than half their HP in the tier 1 tower. And a slightly different build coming from team the team Brazzers is that they are not going for skeletons, whereas LD is actually opting for skeletons on both sides. I'm not sure if it's a permanent thing or it's just because they have the runes and using it to pick up. But I do see them upgrading the skeleton barracks, so we'll find out. Towers at 73 HP.
I think that tower's gonna fall.
Hit the tower. Goodbye.
Interestingly enough, even though Brazzers didn't get the secret camps, they are leading in net worth.
They are
1,000 and 1.2. So the creep counts really benefiting them. I think the multitasking from LD wasn't that efficient. They were just too busy trying to get the camp.
They need to pick up both runes as well. They have runes available in both their camps. I don't think they're aware of that yet.
Yeah, but one last stand being consumed there by LD. So just pushing the wave a little forward.
It seems that LD is getting momentum right now on the wave. I'm guessing it's because their creep counts finally came online for the skeleton.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. We have a stump coming up.
And
our stump came up already from both the Brazzers people. LD.
Yep.
No stump yet. Slowly upgrading their axes.
Well, Brazzers are already using the living armor, regenerating the tier 1 tower. It dropped to pretty low just now, so now it's like almost half health.
They picked up both runes on the sides. I don't know, IRS. This seems to be I would say a slightly unfair advantage that LD has because Brazzers is just not contesting over the secret runes. I don't even think he knows. He's just sitting right next to it and he's just leaving it be. So that's a free set of 6 runes every 2 minutes. That is not something you want to give away too easily.
Yeah.
So even though they had early game lead,
the net worth.
Yeah, even though they had the early game lead, I think it's going to start tickling over to LD's advantage if Brazzers don't take care of the sides.
So see the wave pushing in.
Yeah.
And well, just in time the creep spawn out, but not before killing Frodo.
Yeah,
Don't know what he was doing out
losing
there.
a lot of CS. So if you look at the scoreboard, you would see that Brazzers are about 10-15 CS ahead on average versus their LD counterparts.
And that's definitely why they're still ahead in the net worth.
Exactly.
Like they still could keep up even though losing 6 runes, just because of that advantage.
Yep. So, a little information for players who are not so familiar with the mechanics. You get a last hit every time your creeps manage to land a last hit, but if the tower lands a last hit, no one gets awarded the last hit or the gold. So it's actually advantageous to push into your opponent's tower. so that you secure the gold.
Yep. So let's see. Let's look at the developments on both sides of the team. So the stumps are up on Brazzers. They have about 4 to 3 lumberjacks each harvesting.
Training. Research complete.
I would say that they're quite far ahead in terms of the creep upgrades. For example, if you look at Baby Smile, I think no, you look at Cell. His range creep is almost maxed out, if not already maxed out. Yeah, 1 away from maxed out. So that's a lot of DPS coming out. It's like lag. Ooh.
Bad lag. I think you want to pause it.
I did. I just
It
paused
could be.
Everyone just
Yeah, it could be the
crashed.
computer.
You're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Alright.
Could be the computer. Do you wanna?
Everyone DC.
You wanna try just recording the match? Maybe
Recording the
that's
match?
overloading. I don't know.
No.
And not live stream.
What are you talking about? No, you guys DC'd. It's not me.
I know, but it was really laggy. Like we couldn't connect, so that's why we DC'd. Like it started to not only lag, but like jitter.
Huh. Okay. Well, we'll conclude this match and then maybe we'll pause the live streams. I don't know. Probably. Okay, seems you have all back.
Okay. Okay, back in action. Here we go.
That's what happens when you don't have dedicated servers. Valve, if you're seeing this, please give us dedicated servers.
Yes, please.
Alright.
So just a quick update on how Brazzers are doing. They have both range and a melee barracks. 1 siege barracks
Research
located,
complete.
both with stuns. About 4 to 5 lumberjacks on each. I think they are doing quite strong in terms of creeps, especially with the advantage of having that early siege, which I think LD just got one on the bottom. And
I'm gonna pausing.
a pause coming up.
Alright, that's something I just caught.
No worries.
Construction complete.
So as we look at the
Training.
lumber count, the Brazzers are totally going high in lumber, especially
Research.
since
Yeah.
LD has only got their first stump just down.
Research
Nah, they have both
complete.
stumps. Both
We're gonna
stumps.
see
One to
what's
the
gonna
back.
happen.
One to the back. But their lumberjacks
Alright.
counts are really small. Brazzers has had their
Building.
lumberjacks for a long time. So, I don't know, IRS, I feel like even though LD has the advantage in terms of the side runes, they are not developing into the mid game very well. Partially because of the creep waves pushing to the towers. And currently they're
Yep.
behind on technology, so like I said, they have the advantage. Oh, lag spike again. It's bad.
I would suggest if I don't know if you wanna.
Are you the only one lagging though? Because I just saw a living armor go off on one of them.
Well, let's just wait and see. Because if they are having the lag spikes, then we'll just see.
Yeah, I'm guessing I probably have to turn off Twitch because it's eating bandwidth.
No worries. Yeah, let's just see how it goes.
That's why I told you I wanted you
So,
to turn on the Twitch instead of me. But anyway,
Training.
So their net worth now are quite even. A little skirmish there going.
Major
Oh,
war. Oh, they picked it out. They finally discovered
Looks
the
like they-
secret. It's a
how
trap.
did? I think they do know about it, but they were just giving chance
I don't know.
or focusing on the early game.
I don't think you should be giving chances in a tournament. So okay. So we talked about it earlier, and the only thing going for LD was that secret rune, and now Brazzers completely annihilated the bottom
Building.
rune. Are you pinging something out?
Yep, the tech lab has gone down on Brazzers
Right.
and just started construction on LD side and air barracks as well. So I think both are just taking up, trying to transit to the mid game.
Yep.
Brazzers is trying to get hold of the
Yeah, that's
secret
gone.
cams now.
All right, so I'm gonna take count of the status of their access. So on LD side, we have level 1 upgrades on both armor and damage, and we have the creep count at
Construction complete.
5, I think, 5 or 6, and then our range, not many, 2 level 1 upgrades as well, and on the other racks we also have similar upgrades. A little bit more for Frodo, so Camille's currently lagging quite a fair bit behind. But if you compare that to Brazzers' side, they are really advanced in their upgrades.
Research complete.
Okay,
Yep.
one of them anyway.
And And
Similar.
I just
Training.
want to point out the number of lumberjacks that Brazzers have. It's just crowding the entire map. They've been building it non-stop.
Yeah, that's something
Oh.
you definitely have to do. LD's in
Last
trouble.
stand being used.
LD's in big trouble. They have to do something to change the tide. They have to use the last stands to push the wave out. They're not getting the last hits they want. Baby Smile's already at 193 as compared to
Training.
Frodo, which is like a good 50 CS below him. That's a lot of money.
Yep. The creep counts are just piling up. Brazzers even using living armor on one of the creeps.
Check it out.
Just showing that they are
Change of events.
multitasking a lot.
Cell now taking over that.
Pretty awesome there.
I don't know, IRS. It seems pretty bad for LD.
So
Sure
we
as well.
learned something, right? And I think it's one of the first times we've seen a team that got the early advantage,
Correct.
but are totally losing in the mid game. So what did
That's-
this tell you?
Research complete.
Well, my thoughts is that you should be getting an advantage with the runes regardless. The issue is that when Team LD went for the runes, they did not upgrade their melee count. So you need to be able to multitask. When you run for the runes, you have to upgrade your melee count at least 2 to 3 times to maintain the first few waves, because if your opponent doesn't go for the runes, it means they're building a range rack slightly, or skeleton. Either way, they're going to be putting the early pressure on. So if you forget to upgrade your melee count, that means you're not only going to
Complete.
lose to their melee, but you're going to lose to the additional creeps that they built as well. So it's quite imperative that you have that built
Research
early,
complete.
not so you don't lose the first few waves. So I think that was
Totally
their main
agree.
that was their main mistake. I think if they did that, they probably would have a little bit more stability early game. They would not have given Brazzers the early advantage, which allowed them to stay in the game despite losing, the first 3-4 sets of runes. Alright, we see a purifier coming
Yeah.
up from Team Brazzers on one of them. We see the library of spells being built in a very
Medusa.
aggressive manner. They want to maximize
And
the
the
range of
Medusa
the
has
snipe.
spawned.
Medusa? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
Medusa's
on
dead,
LD side,
goodbye.
I guess. Oh, that's nice.
No more Medusa. Alright, we see Camille going
That was
down. He knows something's up there.
700 gold.
That is 700 gold.
700 gold just thrown down, man.
So Medusas have strongness
so-
in a sense. They have 10. The split shot does attack 10 targets. The only issue is that if she dies, it's a lot of gold given to the other side. So you wanna use her in a. You need to have a calculated bet. All right,
Tower
surprisingly,
going down.
yeah, it seems that LD is pushing in pretty strong. It's not over yet. They lost all the outer towers, but they're pushing back with vengeance right now.
Yep. With one ancient back, so
Barracks
that yeah, it's definitely helping them, giving them an edge.
A new ancient just came up though
last
for
stand.
Brazzers, so the wave is gonna go back in their favor right now, and they have heroes as well.
So we don't know what's gonna happen, but I want to point out something interesting. If you look at this, the hero kills, LD has not killed the enemy heroes not even one. 0-9.
So you're in the back foot basically. Well, at this point I don't think it matters. They are being pushed in. Frodo has 3 last stands. He's just not using his last stands.
He needs to protect that tower. If it drops, that's it.
I think it's too late. The moment you come in, you're in trouble. Yeah. Frodo just used his last stand and died again. Oh, this might be it.
I think we're gonna see the GG call soon.
Pretty much. I mean, Frodo is just not using his last stands. It's too late. By the time you use your last stands, when the wave comes in the base, it's... yeah. Oh, not a library of spells came up?
He just had
this is game. We see the Unpromising coming up too. Sealing the coffin of that.
Research complete.
So
I
Camille is
think
out of
that
last stand.
pretty much ends game too.
Yeah, that's GG. I don't see how they're gonna survive this. Even if Frodo magically uses all his last stands now, he's just standing right there. He has 3 last stands. Frodo, what are you doing?
I think he has given up. His soul has been tormented. So the final wave pushing in. I think this is the goodbye push.
Pretty much.
Alchemist gold not gonna help them much with no base at all.
Yeah, so this is a pretty good lesson for anyone who's watching. Your last stands are highly important. You need to use them in an optimal manner. It can change or break the game.
Yep. GG.
GG. Alright. Let's go to the next game.